Okay, we're going to go ahead, because I forgot to do this last week. Whoops. We're going to go ahead and read our paragraph about our preferences. I need to find my Clipper Cache show. And not the Clipper Cache with students' names on it already. Accidentally gave that out yesterday. Whoa. Speaker, chill out. Okay. I'm going to read through it in Spanish, and you just think in your head what it means in English. Las preferencias de 5C. En la clase de 5C hay muchas preferencias. A los estudiantes les encanta ir a pescar, ir de compras y nadar. No tienen opiniones de bucear debajo del mar. Who remembers what that one is? Riley?
Scuba diving?
Yeah, scuba diving under the sea. Muchos de los estudiantes detestan nadar e ir de compras. Las actividades más populares son ir a pescar e ir de compras. La actividad menos popular es nadar. All right, who can tell me what this first sentence means? Brianna.
In the class 5C, there are many preferences.
See, you can tell me what the next sentence says about what you all love. Sonora?
Lots of students love fishing.
And
shopping.
And
Swimming.
what about no opinion? Jack?
No opinions for scuba diving.
Yes. What about detest or hate? Megan?
Lots of students don't like swimming and shopping.
Yes. What about the most popular activities? Anna R?
The most popular activities are fishing and shopping.
And what about the least popular activity? Axton?
The least popular activity is swimming.
Or swimming. It's interesting to me because the ones that were like,
We love it, but we hate it.
right,
But we
I know,
don't.
I know. You guys are very complicated. That's okay, that's okay. All right, last week we started going through and talking about our different okay, this is annoying me. You might, listen.
I love those sounds. They're my favorite.
Great, that makes one of us.
Sounds like a
I think
spaceship.
two of us.
Maybe it is. Maybe we are. Anyway,
We could do that for.
okay. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me turn it off. I'll shut it again.
Yay.
I give up. Okay, you're just gonna get to be in a spaceship for a while.
Yay.
So we talked about en el cine, prefiero mirar, which is what kind of preferences are we deciding here, Anna? Yeah, like at the movie theater, what do you prefer to watch? And then we talked about en el restaurante, prefiero comer. What is this one asking you to, your preferences, Jack?
What type of food you prefer?
Where?
In a restaurant?
Yes, in a restaurant. And then, para la comida rápida. Sarah?
What kind of fast food do you like?
Yes, what kind of fast food you like. And then, en una tienda, Alexis?
What you like to get at the store?
Yes, what you like to buy at the store. Okay, so we went around, we shared the things that we prefer, but now we have to make some tough choices. Maybe.
Wait.
All right, are you ready? Can't pick more than one. You have to just choose. But it'd be nice if my little menu bar of pen options would show up. There it is.
Aliens.
Okay. First choice, en el cine. ¿Prefieren mirar una película de terror o una película de comedia? Terror. Comedia? Woo! Here are my people.
I mean, Lila is the terror one.
She would pick that one too, but it still wouldn't win. Okay, en el restaurante prefieren comer la comida italiana o la comida americana? La comida italiana.
Who doesn't like spaghetti? Me.
La comida americana? You can't pick both. Italiana won.
As soon as you said spaghetti, I'm like, oh yes. Pizza. Yeah, pizza too.
Para la comida rápida, ¿prefieren comer una hamburguesa? Hold on, I'm not asking you to vote yet. O las papas fritas. Papas fritas in English? French fries. Okay. Hamburguesa. Papas fritas? Ah.
I was like super hungry, I'd get it.
Okay. Y en una tienda, ¿prefieren comprar ropa y zapatos o videojuegos? Ropa y zapatos. Ropa y zapatos. Videojuegos? Oh, okay, videojuegos. What would you wear? Those of you that picked video games, if you're not buying clothes and shoes in the stores, what are you wearing?
Yeah.
I've never bought clothes in my life. I always get hand-me-downs from my cousins.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
never
Fair
bought
enough.
anything.
Fine.
Is all of
Also,
them
that's
just
nice.
like
Are the bottom ones?
Huh. All right. Ready? More tough choices.
Oh no.
¿Prefieren mirar una película de comedia o comer la comida italiana? You can't pick both.
Wait, so would you rather watch movies?
Comedy movies or eat Italian food.
Okay, this is
Hmm.
very much shape.
Comedia? Mirar una película de comedia?
Watch a funny Italian movie.
La comida italiana. Ooh, all right. Eating the Italian food wins. Okay.
And pizza.
¿Prefieren comer las papas fritas o comprar videojuegos? Papas fritas. Videojuegos? That was a close one, but the papas fritas won.
Why is it with the food?
Now it's
Italian.
I'm the person.
Okay. ¿Prefieren comer la comida italiana o las papas fritas?
Did break.
It didn't break. It's not real.
What?
La comida italiana.
Oh.
Las papas fritas. La comida italiana wins the bracket. I would not have guessed that.
Fill you up, but if you get Italian food, you can
Okay.
get whatever you want.
I don't think I would have picked that to win out of all these options. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like French fries or American food are usually really popular.
Yeah,
but
American food got out right away.
I know, you guys surprised me. Alright, we're gonna write about our preferences. We have to pick one really fancy phrase to include. So I'll let you guys choose. Except we're not doing percents, because that's too much. So this is not an option. Okay, so your options for a phrase that we're gonna include in our paragraph to make us sound fancy are, according to a recent survey of our class, blah, blah, blah. Or, so we're not going to write blah, blah, blah. Los estudiantes respondieron que, the students responded that, blah, blah, blah. La mayoría, the majority of the class dice que, says that, blah, blah, blah. Or, algunas personas, some people in the class think that, blah, blah, blah. Which one shall we include to make us sound fancy? According to recent survey of our class. Okay, that one wins. All right, grab your notebooks and something to write with, please. I'm sorry, I know. Sometimes just the winner is obvious. All right. All right, remember, while we're writing, you have two jobs. Your first job is to help me write. Your second job is to copy down the sentences after I write them. So we're not writing at the same time. Because what's your first job? To help me write. And if you're writing a sentence while I'm writing a sentence, are you going to be able to help me write? No! Multitasking works sometimes, not always. Ooh. How about your color? Rojo.
Red.
Azul oscuro, dark blue. Azul claro, light blue. Oh, okay. Sorry, Axton. You always pick which one I circle with. So you get to vote that time either. Titulo. What do we want to call this? La comida italiana. Nuestra clase. Preferencias. Okay.
Preference, yes.
Alright, get yourselves a title. We're going to save our fancy phrase for the end.
Yeah.
Because I think that will reveal our final choice. But we're going to talk about our other preferences as we go. Okay? So what was our first one? En el cine? En el cine. La clase prefiere o los estudiantes prefieren? La clase o los estudiantes?
The majority of the class, how about that?
Throwing in more fanciness?
Yeah, that's so
Okay.
all be fancy.
La mayoría de la clase, you're not writing it, prefiere una película de terror o comedia? Una película de comedia. Alright, there you go. Now you can copy your sentence down. It's going to be a long paragraph if we make all the sentences fancy. That's okay, you can handle it. Maybe. You know what? Let's include all the fancy phrases.
Yes. Except the percent.
Right. Yeah, no. Too much math. Although,
That would be 10.
there's 10 of you.
Yes.
But I didn't keep track, so it's fine. Okay, the next one. En el restaurante. Los estudiantes respondieron que en el restaurante, man, you guys are going to be so fancy. En el restaurante prefieren comer la comida americana o italiana.
Italiana.
Prefieren comer la comida italiana. Okay, go. Let's see, let me try to think of our next fancy phrase. Ooh, this one wasn't even an option, but I just thought of a fancy way to phrase it.
That's good.
What?
You just not good.
Anna?
The class preferred French fries over.
See? Okay, you should write now. You're gonna make this whole paragraph take up a whole page.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, it's gonna take up like half of my page.
Yeah, because you're not skipping lines. If anyone's writing like I'm writing, ay, ay, ay.
You're writing kind of big too. That's not. Or maybe I just write small. I probably write.
I mean, I do write big
It's
because I
both.
want to make sure you can see.
Okay.
So, it's only fair. All right, let's see. What other fancy phrase can we include in the last one before our final sentence?
So that's why I have to talk about shopping.
Shopping.
Yeah, this is gonna take up half the page. It's gonna be like a fourth of a page. It'll be crazy.
Lucky you. I got the whole page. Algunas persons. Algunas personas prefieren comprar ropa y zapatos o videojuegos. This is what I mean about you like helping me write. Videojuegos. Prefieren comprar videojuegos en una tienda. Okay, it's not going to take up the whole page, but like 3/4. More than that.
For me, it's 1/8.
Yeah.
You write tiny, sir. I write very, very small.
I don't know, the last sentence, you picked the longest phrase to include. So it might take up the rest of the page.
Survey.
I only have this much space left. So,
Mine might take up like half the page. No, probably
After I go my page.
There we go.
alright, I'm gonna start this last sentence. De acuerdo con una encuesta reciente de nuestra clase. Literally took me almost 3 lines to write the beginning of that sentence. Thank you, thank you, thank you. De acuerdo con una encuesta reciente de nuestra clase, la comida italiana es fantástica. La comida italiana es muy popular.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I did that.
La comida italiana es muy popular. Punto. Almost, look at that.
You have to put. Why is it capital?
Because it's muy.
Why
Popular.
is it Italian? Yep.
They don't capitalize a lot of the same things.
More towards the page.
Axton, pick a color. Wait,
Right. But I would have picked orange, but no.
no, I'm just too light. The way it writes. Alright, now we gotta read this. You just made your lives more difficult. Moo, ha, ha, ha.
No.
It's okay. We'll be fine. I promise.
We're gonna suck.
Alright, starting with the title. In English, one word at a time. I will help you if you don't know them. So don't panic. But the more that you participate, the faster this will go. Ready? Title.
Preferences in the class. Movie theater.
Movie title.
Or is it cinema?
Well, that would work too.
I don't like cinema though.
Okay, then say movie theater. Starting with in, here we go.
In the movie theater, the majority of the class prefers
That's alright. A movie. Película is a movie. Alright, start with prefers. Here we go.
Prefers a movie of comedy. It doesn't sound good. The students respond.
Okay, so this ieron at the end tells you it's in the past tense. So it's going to be responded. Alright, start with the students. Here we go.
The students responded
That. Who said that? Nice, Megan. Alright, so this is that. Here we go.
that
In.
the restaurant
Ooh, who said they prefer? Nice! Alright, so the they is built into this. Otherwise it doesn't sound right if you just say prefer. Right, start with in the restaurant. Here we go.
in the restaurant they prefer Italian food.
Oh,
Food of
Homer.
eat of food Italian. Eat the food Italian.
Don't be judgmental, people.
Food Italian.
Alright, start with they prefer. Here we go. They prefer to eat the food Italian. I know it sounds weird, but this is just how we, good. This is just how we read it, okay? Because it gets used to the word order in Spanish, because it's different. Para means for, so here we go.
For the food rapid.
Rapid or fast, either way.
I like
Which one do you like saying better?
Rapid.
Rapid. Alright, start with food, or for, here we go.
For the food rapid, the class prefers the French fries. The potato fries.
Oh, there's an E there. Oh well.
The potatoes fried.
Alright, start with the class, here we go.
The class prefers the potatoes fried over most.
You're really close. Okay, start with more, here we go.
More than a hamburger.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers, yes.
I know, I just want to help you in advance. Here we go.
Some people prefer shopping
Alright, start with prefer, here we go.
prefer to buy video games in a store.
Okay,
Video game store? What
in a store.
It's just a store?
Yeah.
Okay.
This next part is going to be weird. Do you want to try it first?
Yes.
Alright, here we go. So, here we go.
According to that's not right.
Here we go, starting with of.
According with survey recent of
You guys are getting so far.
our class, the food Italian is very popular.
Fantastico. Un applauso, Paolo. Alright, here's the dealio. Okay. I'm trying to decide. Okay, I'll let you guys decide because I don't want to decide. But I want you to take into consideration what's best for your education as well.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously. So next week, we're done with this unit. It's the last day of the quarter. It's the last time we'll meet. We're done. We're done. You're going to take a listening test that's short, which you guys will do phenomenal on. And then I'm actually going to have you guys do a writing test. Now, I'm going to give you words and phrases to use to help you on your writing test. And as long as you can write sentences that I can understand, even if they're not perfect, you get 100%. Today I wanted to practice doing some writing so that you can feel a little more confident going into next week. So do we feel like we want to do a little bit of that? Or do we feel like we don't need that? Taking into consideration your education and what's best for your grades. Who says we should probably practice a little bit? Who says we don't need it? You do have a lot of confident people in our class. Okay, how about we practice out loud as a class, but don't actually write? Or we practice coming up with sentences. Because that'll be faster than you actually writing. Yes?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna practice. I don't want you to,
Fail.
yeah.
We don't.
Okay, so something like this is what I'm gonna give you for your test next week. I'm gonna give you phrases to write about. So I'm gonna have you write about your own preferences of things. So you're going to have to include me gusta. You're gonna have to include me encanta. You're gonna have to include no me gusta. And these are the phrases I'll give you, okay? You're gonna have to include detesto. That's an interesting way to spell that, Miss Lover. Detesto. And you're gonna have to include prefiero. So these are all saying I something. Okay. Someone give me a sentence with me gusta in español. Riley.
Me gusta videojuegos.
Me gustan videojuegos. Can't reuse videojuegos now. Give me a sentence with me encanta. This is how Megan's raising her hand. Sarah? Me encantan perros. Can't use perros anymore. Give me a sentence with no me gusta. Accent.
No, never mind. I can't think.
That's okay. Anna?
No me gusta champiñones.
No me gusta. Good pronunciation then.
Really? That's right.
Champiñones. Yeah, that was perfect. That's a really hard word to pronounce.
Oh, I've said it so many times.
How about detesto? Sedona?
Detesto. I don't know how to say artichoke.
No, then you can't use it. See, that's the problem with the writing. If you don't have the word in your head in Spanish, you can't use it. Jack?
Detesto gato.
Woo!
I stop lying, Jack.
All right, and then our last one, prefiero, I prefer. Brianna?
Yo prefiero Roblox over Minecraft. I don't know.
If you can't think of it in your head in Spanish, you can't write it.
Roblox.
This is the trick
Roblox.
for next week for your writing. Megan? Or is that not raising a hand? You're just playing with your fingers?
She doesn't know.
Guess what? Will I actually know if these are your true opinions or not?
Yeah.
No.
Some of you I might, but some of you I won't.
You just say random things so we know the words up.
Yes! Right, that's a good strategy when you're writing in Spanish. Use what you know even if it's not 100% true, because if you write English words here, proper nouns are different. But if you write English words here, like prefiero cheese, I know accent does it, but if you would write that, I'm going to take points off because you're not using Spanish. Alexis?
It's also with popular because it's spelled the same.
Mm-hmm. Megan? Ooh, artes marciales. Perfecto. So this is what you'll need to do next week. I will let us brainstorm some different activities or things that we have preferences about. And then I'll also give you these phrases, and you'll need to write a paragraph about yourself and your preferences. Think we can handle it?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Grab your computers. Sorry, online people. You don't get to play with us.
Yay!